Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where, for the time being at the very least, we're done with side missions. I don't know how many more side missions there might actually be in the game. I've got this DLC to do, I've got these people to recruit, the Justicar, the Assassin, and Tali, and then finally go after the Reaper IFF, the friend-foe identifier. What shall I do in what order? Well, I want to do all of this other stuff before the Reaper IFF. That's going to be the last, because that's what starts the timer to the end. Acquire the Reaper IFF leads to the attack on the Normandy, which leads to the timer. So, I've already kind of started the quests involved with going after the Justicar and after the Assassin. So I might as well do that, because that at the very least opens up their loyalty missions, which may or may not involve some planet scanning to a degree. That's the main thing that I would imagine I would be worried about, is that once their loyalty missions unlock, it's going to want to direct me to some planet I haven't explored yet, or some system I haven't explored yet, and involve at least a minute amount of additional planet scanning. But at the very least, that I doubt it's going to be in the same fashion as just like having a whole 20 or so planets to do. These are recruitment missions, so it doesn't really matter who I bring. So for this one, I will bring... Who haven't I had groups with? Morden and Jack. I don't think I've had those two around as a group. And I suppose I might as well take care of Thane's mission first. I don't remember how long, the Justicar's mission was. I know that she's gone over there to investigate a crime. I forget if you just end up getting stuck there. Due to, fears that the Justicar, may consider you a villain yourself. Actually, hold on. Is the secretary still up here?
Damn it.
Nope. Alright, so Liara's terminal is still open and available in case I wanted to... Because Liara, as in the main game before Lair of the Shadow Broker, existed largely to just give you information about these two characters.
Listen.
Now, I was supposed to talk to somebody about going over... Was I supposed to talk to you?
Ready to go find your assassin?
Let's go.
I am now. Let's go. Good. I'm tired of this crap. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2.
Now, Thane, I never got into as a character. I don't remember. I want to say he's at least somewhat popular in regards to Mass Effect characters, but there's a very specific reason why I never really cared about him as a character, and it's actually nothing to do with him but his presentation. And that's because anytime he does a flashback, anytime he flashbacks to something he's trying to remember, like, the camera just goes nuts. It just, like, too much editing, as it's just rapidly cutting around him, and I just get really annoyed by it. We'll get to that point eventually. So hopefully, maybe this time, hopefully last time I play this game.
More resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, You planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
That's an interesting camera choice. Although I kind of like that. It's a more noir camera choice to have it like on that back angle, so everybody kind of looks like silhouettes.
Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
We might find him before it goes that far.
Maybe. At least you'll know where he's headed.
Any last-minute tips about the towers?
The Eclipse mercs will be well fortified by now, and they won't want to disappoint Nisana. There's no automated defenses or traps, just focus on anything moving.
Alright, let's do this.
Hold on.
So basically you're saying that for Blue Eclipse mercenaries to survive, they need to stand perfectly still. Shepard's abilities are based entirely on movement. Like a T-Rex. Like a T-Rex. Just stand perfectly still, and Shepard won't know you're there.
To greet you soon enough. Good luck, Shepard.
Thanks. Although I suppose that is somewhat true in regards to like a gaming aspect. Like if a character is standing perfectly still, it gives the impression that they're bugged. Okay, who are these robots? Wasn't I... Oh, I don't need a shotgun for a long range.
Shields have failed.
You should get better shields then, if the shields fail so easily. Alright, let us go in. Thane has apparently been hired to take out this crime lord or so, who seems to be an ally of the Blue Suns. I expect that there's no question as to whether or not we should fulfill his contract, because by fulfilling his contract, that enables Thane to be free to save the world. And big purple segment. Anytime now. Okay. So I'd imagine there's going to be more of an emphasis on making that character seem like more of a villain, so that choice is not black and white. Whereas the interest is going to be more towards like who is Thane as an individual.
Still alive, but unstable.
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you? And why?
We're just night workers.
Dialogue choice is, I'm sorry.
Them after us. She sent the mechs to round us up, but we didn't hear. They just started shooting.
Shepard asks what happened.
They just attacked you?
Yes. They were too slow. It was horrible. Everyone screaming. The mech said there was no time. Nisana wanted us out of the way immediately.
Yep.
Then the dogs.
Needs medical attention, Commander.
Here. That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
He doesn't know where the assassin is.
Take your time.
I mean, I don't really use the metagel for my own teammates, so I might as well
Find the other
use it for somebody.
Help them.
I need to get up to the penthouse. Any suggestions?
Take the service elevator to the upper floors. The bridge between the towers isn't finished, but if you're careful, watch out for the mercs. They're everywhere.
Any idea how many mercs Nisana's got?
A lot. Dozens of them are wandering around here all day. You'll find more the further up you go.
Also, like, the entire idea of Nisana releasing the mechs in order to try to just kill everybody, it almost implies that she doesn't actually know what Thane looks like. Like, she suspects everybody to be an assassin.
Why would Nisana kill her own workers?
To her, we're expendable. But I didn't realize she was that ruthless. My friend, co-workers. Slaughtered. They were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs.
I'll do what I can.
See, when he says they were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs, that doesn't sound as bad. Because a ledge does not necessarily imply maximum height. Like, this is a ledge. I could probably drop down to that pipe. And that would be I jumped off of this ledge to escape the dog. Now, if he said people were jumping to their deaths, people were jumping off of buildings to escape the dogs, that would have a little bit more impact. Literally and figuratively. Aha! Take that.
Should do the trick.
Allied force casualties are offline. Combat.
Alright. I don't know what that dog's plan was, but he is dead. Oh, hello. I probably should take cover, as the game is requesting. There we go. Now I can see without giant red veins. Oh, hello. Ah, this is a human vanguard.
I'll kill you all!
For a moment there, I thought vanguards only came in a sorry flavor. But I was wrong. Nothing can stop the blob. Ah, damn it. There we go. And the guy with, like, just a sliver of health. Yep, there he goes. And you, sir, are just floating. That robot didn't even notice I was there. That seems like very poor programming to me. A lot of guys. That's the thing with Mass Effect 2, is there are definitely they throw a lot of bad guys at you. They behave. Their behavior makes more sense than Mass Effect 1. Like, Mass Effect 1, they throw, like, a small group of guys. Actually, let's correct that. In Mass Effect 1, there are the single-player missions, the story missions, and the side missions. And the side missions usually involve... What on earth is going on there? Okay. So the side missions generally involve, basically a group of guys attacking you in unison. They just run around in circles until they run up to try to attack you. In the single-player missions, there's more coordination. There's more there's more specification in regards to how many bad guys.
We'll go get him.
You go.
I need to stand around.
Fine.
Alright.
Proximity warning.
I'm gonna take care of that guy because he's frozen. He needs to cool off. Chill. Alright, I'm guessing that's where I need to go. But what is in... Does that just lead to the same place?
Wish I were standing downwind.
Oh, that just leads to the same place. Yep. Oh, I probably should reload. Also, oh no, my entire team is dead. I probably should do something for them, since I have max... Since I have maximum metagel. And what am I going to do for them? I'm going to save them by defeating all the bad guys. The very, very distant bad guys. Somebody shoot me from over here. That. There are a lot of bad guys. Oh yeah, I was saying that. With Mass Effect 1, like the single-player missions, whereas like the random missions in Mass Effect 2, in Mass Effect 1, had like the bunch of guys. Whereas Mass Effect 2 in general feels like it's always lots of guys. Whereas Mass Effect 3 kind of goes back to having squads of bad guys take you on. Although with Mass Effect 3, the main difference is, again, like, ooh, a medkit. I could have used that to heal them, but I didn't. It goes back to having squads of bad guys, but the squad, individual components of the squad have,
The trick. Simple enough.
have more specific roles.
Requesting assistance.
Hit!
Forces have engaged.
Whereas, like, yep, I will die. I will. I will not die. I'll just hide here. Nope, I will die. I was hoping that my health would actually refill a little bit faster than that, and that a bad guy wouldn't just kind of like pop out of nowhere. And by nowhere, I mean slightly to the left. But that's what I get for being impatient. Although I feel as though like just the mass of bad guys is something that makes me impatient, because it's just the lack of variety.
Hey, I think he went in here.
Oh my gosh, I'm way back here. Okay, I'm just going to cut to where I died. Alright, now I'm slightly back to where I was before. Jack. You know, I didn't think about this, but I think zooming in with the sniper rifle does, in fact, slow down the game. And I think it's largely because I very rarely use sniper rifles in Mass Effect.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Or should I say in Mass Effect 2 at least. And that's largely because of its huge ammo restrictions. Or maybe the sniper rifle I'm using right now has that ability. But that's largely because of the ammo restrictions of the sniper rifle. Like, a sniper rifle only has like 15 bullets. Oh. You can try your best. So, like, if I'm fighting a group of, like, 30 bad guys, that sniper rifle is only going to do so much good. Whereas the Locust is going to go much farther. Ooh, a Viper sniper rifle. Oh, I switched sniper rifles. And this one actually has ammo. How nice. Maybe it was just the sniper rifle I was talking about. Let's see if this one is still as effective as the previous one I was using. But hey, now I got more shots, so... what is the power button? There we go. Because if you have the ability, you might as well use it. And then I will bypass this using the bypass grid. It's very nice that some of these are just right next to each other. And also kind of generic because, like, the challenge is just kind of like comparing shapes. Oh, hello, workers who hid.
Don't kill us. We'll go. We'll go. Hey, look. They're not Eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's one reason I'm here. Come on out. It's safe enough.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
I expect
Maybe
your
you can help
debts
me.
to be
I'm
paid
looking for
in
someone.
full.
Not a merc. He's on his own.
Actually, what does a person like Shepard really need with credit? Oh wait, fuel for the ship.
Closed the door and locked us
And
in.
purchases.
Assassin
So
had
yeah,
potential witnesses.
Shepard does
Assassin?
request credits.
Here for Nasana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
I need to get to Nasana's penthouse. What's the quickest way?
Cargo elevator is the only way up right now.
They're still working up top. Watch your step. Some of the walls aren't in, and it's a long way down.
Cold, too. I hate working up there.
See, the entire warning of watching your step is kind of meaningless, especially if your character can't actually fall off of ledges.
Nasana's not exactly your favorite person.
She's a...
It's the illusion of danger.
That's an understatement.
She's a
Works
hard
long
woman
hours,
to work
no
for.
overtime, and this
Mm.
is what you get in payment.
She's unpleasant, to say the least.
Why not just quit?
We would if we could.
What's stopping you?
Our contract. We're stuck until the job's done. Quitting for any reason can be hazardous to your health.
We hear that anyone who leaves early tends to disappear. Probably just a rumor.
But who wants to find out for sure?
Did you see the one who locked you in? Do you know where he might have gone?
He's no Solarian, I can tell you that. But I've no idea where he went. Sorry.
If he's after Nasana, he'll be heading to the upper levels.
Alright.
How many workers were in the tower? Are there many more of you?
Not alive. We were lucky.
Okay, so
Find
everybody
out
else
what
is
dogs
dead.
Were sent in. Maybe a few are hiding somewhere.
Okay, so maybe there are some
I
survivors.
wouldn't stay here too long. It should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody!
Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. Because she doesn't have a heart.
Get moving!
Okay. Again, more emphasis that Nasana is evil. Oh, hello. Which means that the end of the mission is definitely going to end with her death. The carry out of the contract.
Here and wait for them. I like a straight fight, but
Might suggest cover.
Ebony, have a pleasant day.
Headed for combat.
Oh man. I probably should go after the engineers first because they're the ones who create the drones.
landing.
But it's probably not that important. Oh, there he goes. Or there she goes. I didn't even realize this was an elevator. That makes that whole cover system, that cover request, make a little bit more sense. I thought it was just a regular door, but that's the thing with space. Like, there's no real way to tell future doors from past doors. How do you tell space doors apart?
My team's always ready to go. I don't know where he is. Not yet.
And then he gets killed immediately. Oh, by me.
We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control. I'll go down there myself.
Is he...
Turn around very slowly.
Damn it.
Have you seen the assassin?
Why are you looking for him? You're not one of Nisana's mercs. Who are you?
I'm not here to answer your questions.
Tell me where the assassin is.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me, my...
How about goodbye? I could take notes from you.
And that's what I like about the whole Paragon Renegade system. Like, you're not necessarily trying to do only good or only evil acts. Oh yeah, that Solarian wanted that data. I'll have to drop him by.
We've got reports of him on multiple levels. We think he's traveling through the ducts.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Just
Assistance.
But as like a Paragon, as separate systems, this allows a person to make decisions based on the individual situations, not based on like how much of their meter they want to fill. Because like if you're trying to just be good or just be evil, because being evil detracts from being good, and being good detracts from being evil. There is still a little bit of an issue with this system in that, like, there are parts, especially Mass Effect 3 suffers from that, where things are limited based on how much of your Paragon meter has been filled, and how much of your Renegade meter has been filled. Let's see. We got gate, close captioning, and ground.
Are you guys all right in here?
Ah, more workers.
Get back! I'll shoot!
This can end quick or painful. Your choice.
Ah, Jack actually had something to say.
But I will.
Hurt me? I hardly felt a thing.
Tell on.
Slow and easy.
He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
Yeah. No. Oh, not that one.
What happened here?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more.
And then we panicked some more. And then he shouted some more.
Exploded.
And then there was more panicking.
Gun, but we were too afraid to leave. And you showed up.
Clean shot. Very nice.
Alright, get
There's
out.
still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Tell him. Come on, get up.
That was a good attempt at playing the hero, but you failed.
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
Ah, more Renegade. Oh, hello. What have you got? Probably just money. Although now that I've scanned most of the galaxy and bought most of the things, so that's there we go. Okay. I don't necessarily need as much money anymore. Oh, and a med kit. Who are they shooting at? Somebody's shooting at somebody somewhere.
It's about time. What's going on down there?
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond, Nisana.
Damn it.
Does Nasana even have like a vague idea as to who Shepard is? Or any reason to actually worry about Shepard's presence? Or is Nasana more concerned with Thane?
Taking heavy fire!
It wouldn't be friendly fire if you didn't... Oh, hello, what was that? If you didn't just, run right in front of my bullets.
Mind over matter.
Now, in Mass Effect 1, those biotic attacks would be extremely annoying, because all they really did was just knock you down for a really long time. You would just kind of be laying on the ground for like a good
Just the thing to help.
7 to 10 seconds. Before you could actually get back up on your feet. Which made fighting biotics very tiring in those games. Also, I just realized I haven't even bothered trying out the new sniper rifle. Alright. So it has a lot more ammo, but it's not quite as strong.
Watch the landing.
I'll tear you apart!
Okay. Still a little bit of... Yeah. I gotta say, I like the other sniper rifle much more. Like, the sacrifice of power over ammo leads to pretty much the same results. You're going to be burning through a lot more bullets just to accomplish the same amount of damage. Ooh.
This is valuable.
Especially since I generally use the submachine gun more than anything else. Then there's that one, and then there's blue on the bottom. Which is somewhere? Or should I say blue in the middle, orange on the bottom. There we go. And now here is the dangerous path leading between... Oh, hello.
They threw my shields!
Enjoy.
Killed that one.
Definitely an excellent place to use that very specific power, considering this is a very linear stage. Very nice view, though. Oh, hello. I probably should deal with these rocket launching guys, probably using the sniper rifle. Yeah. There we go. Doesn't help that I can't actually... Oh, there we go. Can't actually see how much damage I'm doing. And Morden is down. Nope. Switch. No, not your miscellaneous biotic fireball attack. Okay.
What the hell am I paying you for?
To die, actually. That's exactly what you're paying them for. Nothing can stop the blob. It's about time. Like, if you have all those additional reinforcements.
Get your ass to cover!
Never fails. Fine, I'll do it myself. This'll break him down.
Will it? Oh, Eclipse Commando. Different from, the Eclipse Vanguard. If I just stand right in front of them and just repeatedly shoot them with bullets. That's the strategy that works. Truly, I have figured out their one weakness. Oh, there's also another weakness. That seems like a terrible way to go. Like, how did you die? How did your mother die? She floated through the sky and was pinballed back and forth by bullets. Although I think I'm going to actually confront Nasana before I actually confront Thane.
Shepard, but you're dead. I got better. And now you're here to kill me. You're really paranoid, aren't you? Don't patronize me, Shepard. Charming as ever.
Wasn't she in Mass Effect 1?
This all very ironic. First you take
Oh yeah, she had that side mission where she was a diplomat on the Citadel.
Well, you made it this far. Now what?
And she essentially hired you to kill her sister.
You really think I'm here to kill you? Do you have another reason for destroying my tower? Decimating my security? I'm just looking for someone. You expect me to believe that? Is it credits? Is that what you want? Just tell me a price. We can make this problem go away.
No.
All the credits in the world won't make this problem go away, Nasana. Who the hell gave you the right to play God? I may not be perfect, but look at you. We both kill people for money. What's the difference?
I met some of your workers. They kill anybody. Or you'll never know.
I thought I could explain it so you'd understand. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You think you're so superior, just... what?
I heard something.
Damn it. Check the other entrances. You stay put. When I'm finished dealing with this nuisance, you and I are going to... Who?
Also, I wonder, like, who hired Thane to kill her?
Nice entrance. I was hoping to talk to you.
I apologize, but prayers for the wicked must not be forsaken.
She certainly was wicked.
Not for her, for me. The measure of an individual can be difficult to discern by actions alone. Take you, for instance. All this destruction, chaos.
Yeah, Thane's approach was much cleaner.
I was curious to see how far you'd go to find me. Well, here I am.
You expected me.
Did you know I was coming at all?
I didn't. Not until you marched in the front door and started shooting.
Also, who is...
Sana had become paranoid.
Okay.
You saw the strength of her guard force. She believed one of her sisters would kill her. You were a valuable distraction.
Let's cut to the chase. I need you for a mission.
Indeed.
You're familiar with the Collectors?
By reputation.
They're abducting entire human colonies. Freedom's Progress was their hit.
What is Jack doing back there?
I see.
We're going after them.
Yeah, both Jack and Morden kind of seem frozen in their positions.
No ship has ever returned from doing so.
They told me it was impossible to get to Ilos, too.
A fair point. You built a career on performing the impossible. This was to be my last job.
He was one job away from retirement.
I'm dying. Low survival odds don't concern me. The abduction of your colonists does.
You're dying. Are you contagious? How long do you have?
If you're interested, we can discuss it on your ship. The problem isn't contagious, and it won't affect my work.
I take it that means you're on the team?
I will work for you, Shepard. No charge.
Ah, and for free too. Excellent. Recruited to Thane Krios for the team, but medically questionable unless mission is resolved quickly. Legal representatives dealing with public damage. To Dantius Tower. Alright. We've got a...
I've heard impressive stories, Krios. Sounds like you'll be an asset to the team. That is, if you're comfortable having an assassin watch your back.
I've accepted a contract. My arm is Shepard's.
Uh-huh. Don't know about you, but I'm loyal to more than my next paycheck.
What is Jacob's problem?
Obviously he is too. He's doing this mission gratis. What's your concern?
I don't like mercenaries. An assassin is just a precise mercenary.
An assassin is a weapon. A weapon doesn't choose to kill. The one who wields it does. Where shall I put my things? I'd prefer someplace dry if anything is available.
The area near the life support plant on the crew deck tends to be slightly more arid than the rest of the ship.
Ah, an AI. My thanks.
It makes sense that everybody would be a little bit surprised that the Normandy would have an equipped AI. Although this also implies the idea that there's...
Seems quite civil.
That EDI was developed somewhere. And considering the restrictions on AI, I would almost imagine that that story would be a little bit interesting as well.
We need all the help we can get. He's not what I expected in an assassin. He may surprise you.
Yeah, and he may not.
Alright, Kelly, tell me if I need anything to know.
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
It's either fear or attraction that drives it, or both.
A lot of women like bad boys.
A lot of women? Like you?
I don't care. Actually, no, if she's into Liara, but then Liara is the shadow broker.
I live a dangerous life. Dangerous men fit right in.
I like you more and more each day, Shepard. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need it.
Alright, let's head on over. Talk to Joker. It's been a while since we've actually checked in on him. Then head down, talk to Thane. Get a hold of his loyalty. We'll do that later. Let's just talk to Joker for now.
Oh, another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.